It's no surprise to see Scott Martin sitting up near the top right now. A lot of people kind of expected it. I think you were kind of one of the favorites coming into this event. Just kind of walk us through your day. You threw down 14.6. I mean, you got some good quality bites.
I did, and this lake is I just like this lake, and my grandmother's from this area. We've got an old family house in Mount Ida, built in 1870. I mean, like one of the first houses there. But I didn't fish the lake a lot when I was a kid. I mean, we just came in and water skied, hung out with Grandma. But we spent our summers here, so I just really like the lake. It's just comfortable. It fits my style in a lot of ways because there is grass, there's shallow fish, there's deep fish, there's river fish. I mean, there's a lot of fun things to do on this lake. It's a great lake for a championship, not only for the community, but that lake's so big it spreads everybody out.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 50 boats out here. I mean, you don't see a lot of guys running into each other or really splitting water at all. Was that the case for you as well today?
No, matter of fact, two of my areas that I pulled up on today, I expected to see somebody there, and there wasn't anybody there. So I was happy about that. So I'm just kind of figuring out my game plan. As far as pattern, I don't have a pattern, to be honest with you. I'm really, for a lack of better words, junk fishing. I'm catching them brush piles. I'm catching some suspended fish. I'm catching some bank fish. I'm having to just kind of run around, and not any one of the 3 ways or 4 ways that I'm catching them am I catching them good enough to run with it all day. So I'm having to just kind of, I need the wind change or the sun's out or whatever little thing pops in my head, and I'm just making decisions. So hopefully the Lord blesses me with some good decisions tomorrow, and I can have, another decent bag.
Speaking of that junk fishing, you've talked a lot about having confidence, a lot about having momentum coming in here, and you definitely do. Does that kind of lead to you just fishing a little more relaxed? Do you feel like your head's in that zone where you can make those, game time decisions on the spot to go from a brush pile to the bank, back out, and just keep moving where you need to be?
You know what it is, and I tell young people this all the time. They ask me, what's your favorite bait? What's your favorite technique? I say I don't have one. And honestly, I don't, because it's like my favorite technique is whatever is working. My favorite bait is whatever's working. I have just as much fun catching 2-pounders on a drop shot as I do jacking 7 and 8-pounders out of a Hysa mount with 65 braid. My point to that is that what holds people back on making those decisions and being successful at it is they go run to the bank, and then they go out deep, and then they run to go suspended fish, but they don't have the confidence really to do some of those, and so they're going through the motions. I feel like I have a chance to catch one. I feel like I'm versatile enough, and I know enough about it. I'm not the best at any of them, but I've gotten pretty good at all of them, and then I can go, if I can fish the bank now, or I can go out and throw a drop shot or catch them on a deep diving crankbait.
Is this something too where from being on the water today and talking to some other guys here at weigh-in, a lot of guys had something kind of dialed in from practice, but today they really expanded on stuff, ran a lot of new water. Was that something you did as well?
No, I didn't. I ran some old water and didn't catch them, but I think if I ran new water next to my old water, I think I'll catch them. I think that's what I learned today. I think my confidence is I can go to the same general area, run new water there, and I think I'm going to get bit doing that. So a couple of my big fish opportunities didn't happen today. So, I mean, there's a potential of a 17, 18, even 19-pound bag out here if you make the right decisions.
And the final thing I'll throw at you, we got a lot of rain yesterday. This morning it was real cool. Was there ever really a window of opportunity where the fish bit better, or was it still kind of just keep grinding it all day long, catching fish kind of every hour type of thing?
No, I had long lulls of not catching them. I started off and caught 2 or 3 pretty quick in the morning, and then it went a while, and I kind of changed up and did some different things and caught another couple, and then I made a big move and caught 7 or 8 doing that, and then I ran around for 2 or 3 hours a day, kind of running that water that I already fished in practice, and had some bites, but for some reason didn't get them today. So, I don't know when it's going to happen, but at some point during the day, opportunities pop up, and just hopefully I can maximize them.
Well, you're definitely one of the best at maximize and capitalizing on those opportunities. You're definitely someone to keep an eye on this week, Scott. Got out to a great start, and man, you're setting yourself up to be the first one to get cup number 2.
It would be awesome. What a blessing. That'd be crazy. Here's Jacob Wheeler, and he's got a pretty good bag too. So I think it's going to be Wheeler going to be pushing at it pretty hard.
We'll go get him tomorrow, Scott. Thank you.
Thank you.